Hello everyone, anyone, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I am Ziyal, and, per viewer request, believe it or not, this is a, female character. See? I didn't realize it at first, but that right there. So, yeah. I hope that's okay if you... Some of the prettier ones already have names. I could rename them now if you want me, you know, one of the ones that, doesn't look like, they're wearing the crazy mask on their face, you just let me know in the comments. Anyway, last time, finally, thank the gods. All these guys have got to go to the hospital, I know that much. But, one Swine King, you say? Yeah, no, we're not going for that. Sometimes you actually want to go for what the rewards are on the bosses, because you're like, I don't want that thing again, I'm just going to sell it. But first off, let's take care of our adventurers who I know, rabies is not top priority. Yeah, syphilis is top priority. Sorry. Have fun. And congratulations on joining the higher ranks, Tybalt. Oh, God. It's all bad. They're both bad. We'll treat it for syphilis. I think we'll treat it for the Red Plague and hope the syphilis gets cured up as well. But finally, the Lobi adventurers have taken care of some business. Did you guys experience anything that's terrible? Of course, kleptomania is already bloody perfect in there. We're already locked in. But the Lobis are going to be taking a break this time because I can't fill out a party with them. Though actually, now that I look at it, do I have enough to expand that stagecoach and make it bigger? I do. Do I want to? No. I should, but it's like, I'm getting to these harder parts of the game, and it's like you want to be able to reduce the cost of these things. It's one of the reasons why the guild has been upgraded the way it has, and I've virtually ignored the stress relief of the tavern in terms of paintings. I'm just doing a little bit of a, thought process behind the madness that is my decision making. It's working out fairly well for us right now, but yeah, I mean that's worth it. But at the same time, I'm gonna want to get two patient cages. Oh God, I gotta keep rolling. I have to go fight something before my true thoughts come out anymore. Cages. I just called them cages. Thankfully, none of the adventurers heard that. They were too busy not hearing that. So let us look and see what's available to us. Obviously, the Weld is got his fair share of dangers. We don't have enough to see one. Yeah, no, don't worry, guys. You're chilling. Okay. Scouting mission. Some of the rewards are like whatever. The Sun Ring. The Sun Ring is nice just because it is a good way to keep yourself going. Oh, look at that. Yes. This is a helmet. And this is a mission. Okay, now we're cooking with freaking gasoline here. Alright. My only problem is that Maliki's Hope will definitely level up to the next area there. Bloody heck. That's one of the reasons why, and once she does, I no longer have people available for that. So if we go in here, we have to go in there with a sideways healer. William Tell's a little stressed. Draco steals everything. Proxphage will also level up too hard. It's an interesting proposition because it's a long mission, and they can take quite a while. I think that we're gonna try to overwhelm them with our positive thinking. You don't have anything terrible like Ruins Phobe or what's the first thing I said? Damn it. If I was gonna make a party, it would be something along the lines of "You're too stressed, man." I don't know why why you're on higher level. Oh, it's because you keep stealing things. That's why. Jackie Boy might be up for the job, although did you catch? He's bulimic. Yeah, these things happen. God, that reward's so good. See, I'm being tempted by treasures and doing exactly what I shouldn't be doing. See, heals would come from Draco and her. Our only form of healing, and possibly people having to keep themselves going. Proxy is just not an option because we don't want them to level. She'll level off a long mission like this. She totally will. And we don't need that at the moment. What a Felix sketch. Oh, God. Yeah, it's terrible. You're going to catch everything in the world. Self-heals. I just don't know if it's in the cards. I just don't know if it's a prudent decision to do it. Well, God, when's that stopped me before, right? And see, and the funny thing is we don't have enough people unless I expand the party to make up a lobby group. And even if I did, they'll be going after, you know, paltry rewards or, you know, this isn't bad. Do some dodge, get some of that, defeat some corpses. Man, I'm having a really hard time deciding everything right now. This is where you have to shut up and do. So, well, because they're going to level up because of it, and you want to make sure that you have a proper healer, perhaps it is in my best interest to take on one of these bosses. I just don't know if I'm feeling up to it, honest to God. But the Swine King, we don't have to do anything too special for. We just have to make sure we're there and we're just dealing that damage. We gotta deal that damage quick, but he's gonna hurt, and you really need to make sure you have heals. So this is why you want to have like tons of Vestals in your party. So we're gonna make this command decision to expand the roster. I know there's not another one available right now.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Perhaps another cultist, because it can heal. We got no backup for Felix at the moment, so we're just taking them. I haven't even checked if they're good.
Those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
That's fine. That's fine. And because of that, very boringly, we're taking care of a short mission to try to get Georgie up there, because what I'm thinking is that Georgie plus Grump the second needs to get up there too. Yeah, whatever. I wasn't asking. No one asked, man. No one just saying you're fine and rattling on about stuff. Lunge, Shadow Fade, back. Yeah, we don't really have a good frontliner here. Who else is on the bus? I don't want another one of you. Oh, you have a natural eye, though. Oh, well, darn it.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
They sure do, man. Okay, so we'll take something along the lines of this. Quickly outfit them to the best of my ability. With whatever the heck I have available. It's a short mission. You don't have to get too overly concerned. I want to get disease resist moving up there. Take just this healing thing. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Grump to Grump. He's in there. Yeah. And which eye patch would you like to wear today? So I think I'll wear 2 eye patches. Can you wear 2 eye patches? Yeah, that makes sense. He's doing it anyway because I decided it. All right. And simple little mission. He doesn't have all the skills I'd like for him to have. But we're not spending money on any of the scrubs. We are, on the other hand, going to make sure that, yeah, these are all the stuff I like. So you're taking it, and Grump the second. Yep, talking to you, buddy. You're already good. Georgie. I don't know why I decided exactly on those skills, but it did. Weakening Curse or Biz to Biz. I don't know. Why not? Do those. Alright, money spent. Actually, EMAC can upgrade their weapons as well. I know, sorry. I'll get to it, I swear. But they have a name. His name was Robert Paulson, okay? So, short mission, whoop-de-whoop-de-doop. It's in the cove, which naturally sucks, so you take a couple extra food just in case. Never hurts to bring some bandages. We got an occultist on the team. Key for stuff, shovel for stuff, and that'll be fine. Brawls exploded, left for too long. See, there's a lot of schools of thought.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Almost. Yeah, look what I first ran into.
Another mariner.
I have to go through.
Another misfortune.
I may be underprepared for this mission, but yeah, you know what? It is what it is, right? Hey, who wants to play if it? Did we bring any of those? We didn't bring any of those for once. New guy. Check it out. Okay. There's definitely going to be a few instances of, hey, new guy, go do dangerous stuff. Because I ain't going to do it. You suck. This will have him bleed out in 2 turns, unless we do 1 damage to him before that, which you might be able to. We did. So it's dead. Good dodges. Go. You go, girls. Stab him.
Press disadvantage. Give them no
Or
quarter.
G. I even changed his color because it's the same color as
cuts
the
on
gun.
its own.
Ah, you want a ward or something?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
One. I'm sorry. We gotta change you up. Yeah. Sure. I don't know if we have one of those yet. Colors, that is. And I'm talking about. I'm not talking about their skin tone, I promise. Oh, good. No surprise. Alright. Stress me. Resist, resist. Alright, alright. Let's get some damage down the back line. I'm tempted here with a few different options. I think I'm gonna go play grenade. It might be overkill, but this will guarantee that shaman dies. Changes my options around a little bit. Because I knew that was gonna happen. But I wasn't gonna be dealing with the stress that was gonna cause. Okay. We're not going to be able to hit him anyway, so we are going to start working on this one. Darn.
A death by inches.
Okay. I still want to try and work on that one. Come on.
As the
good
fiend
job.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Sure does, buddy. He's being guarded, so I can't do nothing about that. This is my like 4th or 5th video of the day. In fact, I was going to say something before I arrived at the dungeon, but oh yeah, what it was there's 2 prevailing kind of like thoughts in Gnome's Darkest Dungeon, because the game at one time was too hard, then too easy, then too hard. It kind of. He's gonna die this round anyway to bleeds. No, he's not. I will. The game went from being too hard, too easy, too hard, too easy, too hard, too easy, a few times. And I won't be able to hit him anyway. This will hit him at least. And I think that's enough to win. So let's get some heals up. Oh, sorry. Let's get some heals. I was trying to curse myself.
Slowly.
I believe it was a question me asked by Twisted Metal XX. I probably have your name wrong. My bad. You need less stress damage with this you have enough speed to make up for it. I don't want to have to carry that all around everywhere. But the idea is that with the game, especially when it was in super easy mode, which it was definitely in super easy mode for a while. In terms, super easy mode is absolutely not accurate. The game's always been challenging, but it went back and forth. Some classes were so overpowered when you first got them. I think Hellian's probably my favorite example. They had to do a lot of fine tuning on her. Holy crap, she was amazing. She's still one of my favorite classes, even after all the nerfs. The Barbarian, that is. But it's a matter of the game had to go through some nerfs and such. Gotta light these torches. Get a little scout on. Nope, no scout. Okay, and I didn't mean to press that. But the idea is that you go for a 75 week to finish the whole game, run, or complete all of the objectives, which kind of means not trying to outfit and have a perfect party.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
And my intention was to go in here not specifically going to waste time, which is kind of what a run like this feels like a little bit sometimes. Didn't we figure out if Venom works here? We did. Yay. To specifically waste time, that is. But it's a matter of like wanting to make sure you take care of all the bosses, and that can be quite challenging actually. I think we'll have enough damage to take him out, so let's work on this. In fact, I'm making our odds this way. I bet your Bandit Arms is gonna go boom.
Continue the onslaught.
Who called it?
Destroy
This guy.
them
Thumbs at me.
all.
Good enough. Gonna give the shocker. Oh, pinky out of nowhere. Alright. Ask your parents. What do we got? Oh no. Yeah, just get it.
Their formation is broken.
But the idea is completing the
Maintain
game
offensive.
under 75 weeks.
The way
When
is
we
lit,
are in like
the path is clear.
40 now
We
ish.
require only the strength to follow it.
I have to backtrack that room, so. Oh, hi, yeah. Sorry about that. I just remembered about your manage needs. Hoping this might do it. Go kill this one. And life is good. But it's difficult to do. One, the fact is that you couldn't complete the game. The darkest dungeon, the final area boss, was in the game
Unforeseen.
until this time. I don't know what it is, and I haven't looked up crap because my signature style of I do things the way I want, Eric Cartman style, I suppose. I like to be surprised too when it gets to these things. But it's really
Trifling
more.
victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, soothe the mind. Soothe the mind, especially. Come on, soothe the mind. Darn it. But I do like to be surprised as well, if you will, as it comes on. And I wanted to make sure that I did the game thoughtfully and well, but I didn't necessarily want to rush things because we've already seen the mistakes that happen when you rush. They happen a lot. I mean, look, I'm in danger of losing some right now just due to one heal not going off properly, you know? Which is funny because I'm not really in danger of that if I tab here and go, yummers. Yeah, and then they were gonna make me eat anyway. I figured that was gonna happen. We actually almost got this done. But sometimes you don't like your pool when doing stuff. And that's actually the reason why people probably started with the lower runs, if you will, is the pool was bad in terms of like the adventures to be set on there, because you saw I can't take my if I take my secondary Vestal or my other Vestal to this, they're going to be in trouble. if I take the secondary Vestal to this, they're going to be in big trouble when it comes to, I'll have all Vestals up level 5 and not be able to deal with anything else, which is a big problem. You got to make sure, hopefully, leads will work. Okay, good. Just in case. Which is funny because since that blew up, it makes my next move less powerful than what it was going to be. Because Eldritch Artillery still worked. Yay, still worked. Alright, so... And now let the beatdown begin. The slow but steady beatdown. Because people would just go in, like they had to change the game. Because people would just straight up start like an adventure with 4 people of random who gives a darn, I don't. Just to reseed themselves, immediately leave the dungeon, abandon the quest. Oh, it's 4 people we just picked up off the bus. You don't care about them off the stagecoach. So then they reseed themselves, and they find themselves having a better chance of what they're going to go fight. And they're like, well, okay, that's a little bit of BS. You have to at least get into like a couple, like, or we have to like complete a battle in order for the seed thing to rechange. But that's the reason why people had to put time limits on their stuff. Arbitrary time limits. Plus, there's actually an achievement for it. Whether or not I'll be super shooting for that achievement one day, we'll have to see. If there's one thing I do know about the game right now is that I love it, but it does stress me out a little bit. I.e., if you haven't checked it out yet, please feel free to check out my video on World's Dawn. What darkest, aka what darkest dungeon has...
Slow and insidious killer.
Slow and insidious killer. What darkest dungeon has brought me down to? A weeping mess. In terms of this sort of thing. Let's see. This is just being greedy. There's nothing here. Okay. Dun 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 dun.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous
We can
maze
sell that too.
seems almost traversable.
Almost traversable. And we got a couple more. Unholy Hater. Yeah, screw Unholy. Okay. Although thankfully we got all those level 1 quests.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Sure is, man. I'm freaking ashamed of you. Alright, so moving forward. Using all my breath. Is there a Vestal in there? There is! Well... Fit-in Unyielding is nice. What was the other one? Eldritch Hater. You know what? I'm not... Georgie dies, he deserves it. It'll be his second time. You don't get more incarnation chances. You know what's funny? I didn't even have to dismiss him.
Aside like a spent torch.
I didn't even have to dismiss him. That's the best part about that. That was just me being an asshole. Oh, golly. What was this Hellion? Because you know I love him. Yeah, you got a lot of problems here. Okay? Obsessive cleanliness. I don't even know what that's going to do. Alright, but anyway, we got another low-level Vestal, so we have to start doing a training montage. What week is it now? Week 46, see what I mean? Alright, so let's check and see what's available on the clock. Alright, new things have opened up. No, we're not doing that. It's suicide! Already got. Need. It's not a great need though, but the need. And oh look, the same thing from here. These long missions. Oh, you long missions. See, this is the interesting shield I want to talk about because it was for a men-at-arms, they use the guard ability to guard an ally, and they have ridiculous protection, and they have the ability to get healed quite a bit, plus they're not even going to be hit in charge of somebody else. So there's something good to be said about that. Knowing that I have a Lobby that I can eventually level up to get up there makes me more willing to try to take on one of these bosses. But just the rewards aren't blowing my skirt up, I suppose. That's a real elegant way to put that, isn't it? I like that one. This isn't a bad charm here. These long missions, man, you're tempting me, and I don't have a secondary healer to do it. Alright, but never stopped me from giving it a shot. Or it really should... Wait, no, it should stop me from giving it a shot. It's one of those. I forget which. Navra's got the ability to heal himself. He's also stressed out to oblivion. I should have been working on the stress levels more before I sent them a long mission like this. Which means Jones McDoodles. And you've got the weird stress relieving heal that kind of sucks. You have the heal that doesn't suck. And the ability to get knocked back some. Alright. It's a risk, but that's what life is. Might be the first time we start a mission and have to continue in the next episode. Won't that be fun? We like the move resist. It slows down your speed, sure. Your speed's already crap. I think it's off guard. That's terrible too. But we gotta increase your healing. One of these. Gestures McDoodle. Jones McDoodles. Very impertinent of me to get the name wrong. Why do you get that bright tambourine? The one that makes you do stuff better? Let's just put his death blow resist at. I'm just curious. 87%. It's not bad. It's not bad. You'd have to combine it with something else, but compared to not having something in the slot because I couldn't really think of anything, not bad. You get this, but you're also getting the healer trinket. Here. Where are the... I know I had multiples of these. For a reason. Alright. And Navra. Accuracy. I thought I got him like a really cool one. I must have failed that mission pretty hardcore. Yeah, a little bit less virtue chance. These things happen. We have the ability to self-heal. Okay, and we have the ability to guard ourselves a bit. So, looking at this party, I just have to double check and make sure that we are good to go in all categories and such. Navra, who potentially could be level 5 after this. You have that up there. You have your self-heal up there. Stress heal. I'm tempted to take the stress heal. I think I'm going to take the stress heal on him. Meaning I'm going to change him up and instead of intimidate, we'll take withstand. I'm tempted to get rid of this and go intimidate because I like the ability to kill people the way that I do sometimes. That's good. Draco, yeah, you need to learn how to heal. You're fine in that. Yeah. Spend money to make money. Spend money to make money. That is the mantra. Jones McDoodles. Yep. Welcome to the club, buddy. How's it feel? Yep. We have the means. The means. We'll keep it the way this is going. I'm almost tempted to go Rallying Flare, but I'm not gonna. And is double checking 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 across the board. 3 3 3 3 3. Oh, we have a 2. All right, Jones McDoodle-doodle-doodle-doodles. Look at all this cool stuff I could have bought if I would have thought about it beforehand, but didn't. All right, hey, what's that? Peace. Hey, one more of those. Always needed one of them. Fund your expedition with whatever you can. 90% of rooms too. 90% of rooms. Yep. Nope. Oh, we're not done yet? That's right, because we have a real freaking healer. So no, we're not done yet. This is a multiple torch journey. We can't have our people flipping out on us here. It's to the ruins. You got to take a couple more holy waters. This might help increase our food if we get there. And a couple of these. I'm tempted. See, but it's just tough. Well, bandages we'll go with. We'll just say if you get venom, that's your own damn fault. Alright. Onward to the all eggs in one basket run. Looking at the time, I may have to, do a two-parter. No biggie. Not the end of the world.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 90% of that is, what, 16? Something like that. So let's go! On an adventure. Gonna have the best time. Forgot about the ruins phobe. That was one of those things. I even remembered it, then I forgot again. Oh, gargoyles. Okay. I don't think they can bleed. Yeah, they just cannot bleed, so it's like, you know what? Let's start off things right. Get ourselves moving in the right direction. What they absolutely can is they can absolutely be hit in the freaking face.
Continue the onslaught.
Just like that, buddy.
Destroy them all.
Let's drop the damage and accuracy. See, I just like the debuff. I just do. And, because I have to do it. Because that's the weakness of this particular skill setup. Is, but
Exposed to a killing blow.
that's it. That was your killing blow? That was weak sauce. Do it again. Ooh, no. Dude, do you know what you're messing with? Look at him, dude. This guy has leprosy, yet he decides, let's go into dungeons to F shit up. I don't know if that kind of broke my try not to curse rule, but I'm just saying. This is what he decides he's going to do with his spare time. This crazy SOB, okay?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Guess I'll be throwing things away. Oh, shucks.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Good. We wanted the scouting. Alright, Jones McDoodles. Yeah. About to happen. It's funny, I made you green to like change up from the other colors, but I kind of want to change you around some more. I don't know, the greens, I don't know, if you like the green, let me know, but if not, you're going black, Jones McDoodles, because you're not just the backup gesture anymore. I mean, you are, but you are not just that. You have other redeeming qualities. I'm sure you have a nice head of hair. Underneath that. Okay, come on. Let's go. Good dodges. Nice. Yeah. Alright, my friends. Let me introduce you to Navra and his little friend.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Righteous accusation. Okay, we're gonna go for the Hue. Well, I'd like it like I'm ordering from a take a restaurant. We're gonna go with the Hue, please. And if possible, could we have it extra bloody? I want it bleeding. You know what I mean?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Sometimes I hear myself. Sometimes afterwards when I hear things I say, and I'm like, what is going on? People are listening to me now. You have responsibility, Aaron. Okay, stop being so dumb. Yet I haven't changed that. Yeah. See.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
I should have kept the offensive up. He's gonna die next turn anyway because that fleet's still gonna be there. So you're never gonna get healed otherwise, because I'll forget about you. And nice crit heal. See, I really like what they did with the class. I'll have to work on her stress too, but I really like what they did with the class when it came to the way that they heal, yet it's different than the others.
Death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Alright. Now Never wants to introduce you to
Their
his
formation
blade.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah. You like the steel stuff. Go in there. Go play in the Iron Maiden. Oh, this could happen to anybody. I wonder if holy water cleanses that. I have no idea. I haven't checked that. But I feel like a extra bit of a jerk now. Draco's where we're like, seriously? Seriously? And like, yeah, seriously. I did that. I am sorry. But I thought there might be loot in there. Never mind that I'm full up on loot as is. Okay? I just thought you could use tendinitis of the jaw, which... Okay, this I know does something. Alright, to make up for my earlier foibles, I believe you holy water here. Well, kinda made up from it. Kinda sorta. Got tinnitus to the jaw, you know how much that would hurt? My teeth. Can't mess with my boy. Going for the... Actually, is it called Harvest and I've been calling Hugh this whole time? That's good. That's good. Why would I... Oh, Hugh is his hit two people in the face ability that I don't do very often. Because... I'm too busy rocking face. Yeah, that's a good reason. Sounds legitimate. Not enough. You're gonna stress out now. Starting to feel those. Interesting. Okay, one, she won't die unless I do something about this. He can stress heal himself. That's why I brought him along the way I did. In its current incarnation. Oh wait, first, staunch the bleeding. It's a big stress heal. Well, it's the same as Jester would have done. But I wanted to make sure she died because she was just going to cause more problems. Our speed isn't good, and Jones McDoodles can't take care of him. So
Seize this momentum.
now
Push
we're
on
already
to the
faced with
task's
choices. This is an easy one. Go away. Stacks of gold will sometimes amount more than the jade and such. You know, they're never easy decisions. This mission is more about see if we can get some more adventurers up to level 5 than anything. So that we can start doing some of those runs, so I can not feel bad about some of the positions we're in. I brought way too much food too. I mean, I'm admitting that straight up, but I do not. I'm very used to I played with the sniper arbalest a bit, but I am not used to not having a dedicated healer. They're not going to bleed anyway, man. So let's aspire everyone for greatness. Well, you do a lot of damage. I bet you do plenty of damage just like this. Boom. Oh, I was sure that was going to work too. But that'll... Okay, you are going to be in a shooting war.
Mortality clarified
Ow.
in a single strike.
They're picking on her. Something awful. I will tell you what. She'll be fine. Even though they can't bleed, it's not a terrible idea. 220%, I mean, they're just really not going to bleed. So it's like, keep buffing, stress heals. Stress heals. It's not my favorite thing to do either. Because you still do some damage, it just isn't great. Marksman off. She won. Yeah. Why am I doing Absolution? Kill the guy in front of him, hopefully, and look who comes closer. So he can't. Ooh, God. Lord Almighty, I didn't even know that existed.
How could you feel?
I don't know where I mean.
A decisive pummeling.
Alright. Yeah, decisive pummeling or not, heals are coming. That's right, she can't get healed. I always forget that. Because she's in that final row. That's why she relies on food.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh, I love this. See, now this is where life gets difficult, right? Because I effing love the Haste Chalice. It's a good item, and we're taking it. So, that's that. Meanwhile, considering the way it is, I paid for him to lose 30% damage and such, but this is a time to camp, I believe, because one, we want to have more space in our inventory for things. Two, we've already transferred so much to the dungeon, so we'll have ourselves a little bit of camp.
Circle in the dark.
Feast, baby.
The battle may yet be won.
Okay. We're doing this. Intoxicating. That's kind of cool. It's a hell of a speech, though, I'll tell you what. And this is a lot cheaper. Does no one else have a heal? You do. Good job. Funny enough, I mean, the Zealous speech is still looking kind of good. I mean, they probably would stack for 4 combats. Yeah, let's do it. Holy light. Light will prevail. Okay. Let's take a rest here. Things are going according to plan. Ready for battle, let them come. Blessed are we that no fear or taken us. Now, I knew that they're not all Irish or just certain ones.
A blazing star is born.
Sorry, I really felt the need to clarify that and loudly for some reason. Okay, so let's take on another room before we see what's up. Come on. I'm prepared. I'm ready. Oh, okay. This is important because we can hopefully get rid of a crappy side effect. Winded is not the... I've been hating your kleptomania forever, but weak grip is really bad. Flawed release. That's range skills. You don't really have any of those. Ruins foam, well, winded. Oh, I'm gonna go with Draco, considering I gave you the tinnitus shot before. My bad. Oh, it was just for stress. Never mind. Much ado about nothing. Nothing to see here.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Lash to the tail. This could suck. That didn't. It's alright. Alright, let's slice off some nipples. I believe that was Pope Francis I was quoting there. And that's current Pope, right? If that's the cool Pope, I'm not Catholic, so you guys are gonna have to tell me which one's the cool Pope. And how do we decide he was cool? We decided he was cool because he wasn't a complete behind the times Pope. He has his own emojis. Now, granted, that wasn't probably his idea, I don't think, but it was the fact that he also wasn't a complete dick when it came to same-sex marriage, I believe. I'm not positive on that. No, I might still be against that, but I guess he was more like, look, I don't know, more of a realist. I don't know. You're gonna have to help me out. So, if anything, this episode should be remembered for more than anything is I need explanation on Pope Francis and why he's the cool Pope. You know, why is the you know, the one that is getting all the props from all the kids and such. Nice cred here. And yeah, that's a good title of the episode anyway, right? Pope Francis. That makes sense. Beautiful. Alright, so we have ourselves the dilemma yet again.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
The dilemma yet again because the busts are worth it. They're worth more than these, certainly. And then we say no goodbye to this. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I'm continuing this immediately at part 2. It'll be loaded up the same day. So, I will see you immediately following after this. Like this one anyway, though. Oh my god, like it. And Twitter and all the things that I want you to do. I'll see you in the next one. Sorry for being so manic.